Hello everyone, and welcome to a new video. This is Wind Waker Unflooded, a 3D modeling fan art project where we are bringing to life the land of Hyrule in the art style of the Wind Waker. Of course, you know, if you played Wind Waker, you know that all the islands of the Great Sea are secretly the mountaintops of Hyrule, but we never get to fully explore Hyrule in the game. All we see is a small portion of it around the castle. But this project is all about fully realizing that world and bringing to life Hyrule as you've never seen it before. This is Wind Waker Unflooded. Of course, you know I got to give you the spiel if you're new to the channel, so thank you so much for watching. I'm getting through that spiel quick. I don't want to waste y'all's time. I know I get repetitive on this channel, and I don't want to waste your time. I know YouTube's been recommending these videos to new viewers, so if you're new to the channel, I want you to feel caught up. I want you to feel welcome. That's why I do these renders at the beginning, so that you feel welcome. I do these videos for you. I want to make things that I want to watch, but I do these so you can feel caught up and share the progress with you. I think this project really took off on YouTube once I started being more and more transparent with the project, and I think that's added value, and that's something that continues to guide me as I create content. Is that even if it's like not a huge update, I want to show you the update, and and show you renders at the beginnings and ends of videos so you feel caught up, so you can see the world. And maybe I'll do a video soon too, just walking through more closely, going through these different quadrants and showing you what's been worked on so far, and just giving you a more closer up look and an explanation as well to go along with what you're seeing. That's something that I may record soon, because that's I think it's always worth talking through everything in the videos, and sometimes the video will go by and I realized I haven't really talked through what I was modeling, so I apologize for that. That sometimes you watch these time lapses and I'm not even talking about what's on screen. I get carried away. I have so many things to talk about, y'all, and I love Zelda, and there's so many things to talk about with Zelda, and but we're here to showcase the world of Hyrule in the art style of the Wind Waker. And I'll say too, just to go ahead and say, I was pretty proud of the intro of this video, y'all. That just sank in with me. I was going pretty fast. I've never talked that fast before. I don't know. Maybe I could be a rapper. Maybe it's not too late for old Joe. Like maybe I still got that in me. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I'm proud of that. There was no artificial speeding up. I'm proud of that. I can't always do that. Sometimes a fella gets tongue-tied, but not today. Y'all, we're working on the Hyrule Castletown wall. Sort of Castletown, really a Hyrule Field wall. This is kind of an experimental video. I'm not, even by the end of this video, I'm still like not sold on exactly the execution of it. I just wanted to go ahead and say that this is, so this is going to be a shorter video because of that, just because I'm kind of experimenting and messing around and seeing like, do I like the look of this? I'm not sure yet. And so comment down below what you think, if this works for you. And I do think it'll look better as I marry it with the world more. But I just wanted to kind of go ahead and say this. I'm borrowing that wall from Windfall Island, and I'm just kind of extruding it and wrapping it around Hyrule Field. And I'm changing some things, of course, adding some Hyrule iconography to it. The towers, the Triforce crest. I don't know if you see that in the video yet. I'm not actively watching the time lapse, but I just wanted to kind of go ahead and say that like this is an experiment. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but I mean, that's just how it goes. That happened with Castletown. I redid its layout a little bit, and I was able to keep all the buildings I made, but I had to redo the layout. And that just happens. That's sometimes that's the creative process as you see experiments, and I go back and forth, and that hopefully that adds more excitement to the viewing experience. But anyway, before we keep going, I think it's time for a short message, so I'll talk to all of you after the break. See you then.
If you want to be able to support me as a creator, there's several ways that you can do that. Become a member on Patreon. It gives you access to exclusive bonus features and early access content in all of my filmmaking projects. Stuff like early access to scripts that I'm writing, storyboards, previs, rough cuts, and music that I compose. I'm a composer, and any music that you've heard in the background of this video was my music. So go to Spotify or Apple Music or wherever you listen to music and type in Joe Kendrick. That's JoeKendrick. Look up Joe Kendrick on Spotify.
And we're back. Just wanted to go ahead and let you know how you can support me as a creator. Of course, I don't make ad revenue from this channel. Wind Waker Unflooded, for me, is completely unmonetized. I don't make any money from Wind Waker Unflooded. But if you saw an ad on the videos, because YouTube might be putting ads on the videos, so I just want to go ahead and let you know that if you want to support me, all those ways that I listed are super meaningful, and that means so much. And those that have already become Patreon members and donated through Coffee, that means so much. That I really appreciate that, and that makes this project possible. So I really want to thank y'all and encourage y'all, because that is a way that you can directly support me. So thank you so much for everyone who's done that, and thank you for listening to this segment. So, but yeah, let's keep talking about the video at hand. Like I said, it's like I'm trying to make the wall my own, but I guess I do worry that it feels too derivative, and I don't mind copy and pasting assets from around the world and reusing stuff from the original game. That's the nature of this project. I'm trying to get by with the original textures and have it completely be a whole world created from what those original developers already created, and expanding on that and making new locations with that, but using their work as the foundation for the whole world. And like I said, doing new things with that, creating new places, going beyond what was there, but the base assets are being pulled from the game. And I guess let me know if you feel like this is too close to the original, if it needs more spicing up, how y'all feel about it. And I do think there are some things, like I said, just because the world isn't complete and you're just not seeing it fully married with the world itself. Like I said, I do think that's part of why it looks unfinished to me, just because the world is literally unfinished, and I think it'll look better once there's ground beneath the wall at all points, and you can see how it really follows the ridge, and kind of just making sure that everything matches. And right now it doesn't completely mesh with the world, and that's something that will come later, and maybe that'll help fix things. So I don't know. Sometimes that's just how it is, and sometimes it's I feel like something looks unfinished because it needs to be reworked, and sometimes I feel like something looks unfinished because it is just unfinished. This is a progress update. This is the middle of the project, and sometimes it's worth being uncomfortable with, well, this is just the middle of the process, and it'll look better later, and that's just how it is. And I think all of y'all know that, but that's just something that I guess I'm used to doing videos where at the end of a video, there's I don't have to go backwards at the end of a video. There's work that's done, and oh yeah, look at that, a little location got done, and that's what most of my videos are, but we'll see how I feel about this one and whether this is the same. It's an experiment, and I've said that before about different areas, so we'll see where this one goes. But without further ado, I think I'm going to start wrapping up the video. This was a shorter one, like I said. I do think it's worth experimenting with video lengths, but also just since this wasn't a super in-depth location, I thought it wasn't worth stretching it out to be a 15-minute video. So I think it'll be okay to just go ahead and wrap it up here. We're experimenting here. Who knows? Maybe more people will prefer these under 10-minute videos, and if that's the case, then I'll shorten up the videos a little bit. I don't know. I think the 15-minute range is comfortable, but that's just me. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below any suggestions you have for the project. But without further ado, I'll see you all in the next video. So like I said, comment down below any ideas you have. I read the comments. Thank you for watching. But for now, I'll let you go.